Hi everybody, David here from Liberty Gate, and this video was meant to be our typical market update for spring. Instead, we're in the midst of a market shutdown as a result of the coronavirus.
I want to repeat that everyone must follow the advice to protect themselves and their families.
These specialist nurses are treating their first suspected coronavirus patients.
It is very much a practical response at a critical time.
Here, March 2020, and the average house price now stands at just over 177,900. The rental figures for an apartment now stand at £784 per calendar month, and a house just over £684 per calendar month. Now, a lot of this is now irrelevant because the economy has come to a complete standstill under the impact of coronavirus. So over the last few days since the Chancellor's spring budget, there has been an unprecedented amount of actions taken. We've seen interest rates slashed from 0.75 to 0.25, and we've now seen the government put emergency funding into the market to the tune of £330 billion. These are emergency measures to try and stabilise us through the effects of coronavirus. So what does this mean for the property market? Initially, we saw an immediate slowdown, and only those that needed to move were actively still on the market. But as things are developing day by day and we're going more towards a quarantine situation, the property market is grinding to a halt. So where are we now and what's next? If we take a look at the rental market first, tenants still need to move. We are seeing lots of active tenants that need to be into a property quickly, particularly before the quarantine takes effect. So we're currently dealing with normal levels of tenants out on the market. There is a real concern for landlords that tenants may struggle to pay the rent through these times. The government have countered that by offering mortgage holidays, but the key thing is to have clear communication with your tenant throughout these uncertain times. Aside to the standard rental market is that many landlords started doing serviced accommodation. Now, we've seen that market take a complete hammering and most bookings cancel as a result of this. So the key thing is to pivot quickly into the standard private rental sector and try and find a tenant as quickly as possible. So let's take a look at the sales market, which is pretty much ground to a halt. Unless people need to move, they're not looking at the market. But if you take coronavirus out of the mix, the conditions are actually there for a very busy market. Interest rates have now been slashed to the lowest we've ever seen, and there's a pent-up demand from buyers since the beginning of the year. So when all this is over, we expect a rush of buyers that have got great mortgage deals ready to buy. What this means if you are thinking of selling or you're even on the market now is to use this time, use the self-isolation time to do your preparation, get your property in order and prepare it for the market. And if you're a buyer, again, use this time to really prepare yourself, narrow down your criteria, because we expect a good level of buyer activity when this is all over. So we really don't know how long this could last, and there is talk of it being months, and it is going to be tough. We do see a big rebound in the market after this, so the main thing to do now is use this time, get advice from us here at Liberty Gate on your options, and most of all, just stay safe. So I hope you found this video useful. The last thing we expected after Brexit was more uncertainty, but please do reach out to us for any more information. Stay safe, and we'll see you all on the next video.